Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today it's going to be a match between INnoVation and Reynor here on Deathaura, the latter edition. This is from DreamHack Masters Last Chance. That wrapped up maybe a week or so ago. Top left-hand corner, it is the Korean Terran player, it is INnoVation. And in the bottom right, it is the blue Zerg player hailing from France. It is Reynor. Italy. Dang it. Italy, the Italian stallion. Clem is French. I get the young kids' countries of origin confused. We got there. We got there in the end. Brain, keep it going. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the 1440p casts. I think they look good on my monitor. And if your TV or if your computer monitor can take advantage of 1440p, I assume you will enjoy it as well. Does anybody else cast in 1440p? I'm realizing all of a sudden. You people watch more StarCraft content on YouTube than I do. Tell me if other StarCraft 2 content creators are in 1440p, and if this is something that I should start hyping up a lot more. I just had that thought. Brain, you're strange sometimes. Anyway, INnoVation, fantastic player. He's been about, top 10-ish in the world this year. Reynor is number 2. Currently on a Ligulac behind Cyril. He's kind of a boss. Trap is killing it as well. So when it comes to it, Z's and T's are great. T's are pretty good. TY's been ranked higher than INnoVation has. And this is a Reaper opening out of INnoVation. SCB scouting too. So good. So conscientious. Recognizing if this is a 12 pool, then I really want to know that before my Reaper shows up on the other side of the map. Because I'd really rather my command center finish. Don't ya know? If there's lings here to kill it, that would be a bad thing. So, let's see. SCV moving across. Obviously, speed zone. Gonna hop in. See, there is, well, hatchery almost done, so that's great news. And our Reaper's done, and our Reaper's name is 5 paragraphs. Just despite his name, he doesn't actually have much of a backstory. Let me just sign up to a Reaper and was accepted. Do you think they turn people down for the Reaper program? Do you think they're like, you're too unstable? Or maybe sometimes they're like, you're too smart. We need to put you in logistics or something. We're not going to let you put on a Reaper suit. Sorry. Or is the entire army of the Terrans convicts, right? We know the Marines are. Are the Marauders and the Reapers and the tank pilots and the Banshee pilots? I don't think Banshee pilots are. I just feel like flying a Banshee is too specialized a thing just to be like, whatever convict, throw them in a Banshee and see what they can do. You know, Marine's not that hard, honestly. It's pretty much, I think their guns are smart guns. They're self-aiming. If you just point it in the general direction of something, it will hit it every time and never miss. Because we've seen that. That is true. There's a class of gun in Cyberpunk that are called smart weapons, where you just kind of fire in the general direction and the bullets home in on your target, and it's pretty fun. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of them. They just feel way too easy. It's kind of a little bit boring. Aiming adds a nice little spice of life to my gameplay. Anywho, let's see. Starport coming up. Third command center here at sub 3 minutes. So that got started for INnoVation. Second barracks. And yeah, I think things are, just on pace here for INnoVation. Get a quick third base. Reynor's third base is almost done. Reynor hasn't really committed to anything yet other than going for a 3-base macro style opening, which you want to do. Generally, against Terran, it can be hard to bust him early. That said, it's doable. So that's why the SCV went for that scout that we saw earlier, yeah? Yeah, creep spread happening here too. Anyway, happy that you're here. Happy that you're here on the Falcon Paladin channel for your, I believe this is going to be posted on a Monday. On a Monday. Hope you've been enjoying the casts recently. If you have any requests for me, if you have any particular matches or series you want me to cast, let me know. I'll put it on a list and we'll see what we can get done. How about that? Especially from DreamHack Masters Last Chance, because that is the most recent replay pack, and there's a lot of good ones in there that I haven't cast yet. So, Link coming in for a scout, trying to see what's what. Do you have your gases? No? Okay, so probably not mech then. Good scout. Hiding out in the speed zone means you can run away quickly if necessary. That's what you can do. Third base landing. Reynor doesn't really have much of any kind of an army to harass the third base at all. He's got a handful of lings. He's going for a hive. Oh, for a second there, it was Magfield Accelerator, but then he went for Blue Flame. Infernal Pre-Igniter instead. I wonder if he was thinking about going for Cyclones. That's interesting. He's going for the Blue Flame. So remember when I was like, it's probably not mech? We do have 2 factories here. And we are now taking our 3rd and 4th gas. Hellions at the 3rd base, trying to get some stuff done before the queens arrive. And, you know, taking a few lings. Removing them from the map is decent. Not going to complain about it. 8 lings down. Resources lost here. Heavily favoring the Terran. 475 lost for the Zerg and 0 for INnoVation. Is that that's an armory? Okay, man. We are meching this. What? All right. Maybe a race car mech, though. Not traditional mech, maybe? Race car mech, I feel like, has a better chance of winning. Traditional mech is just so slow, and there are just so many tools that Zerg have against it. And there was a time when especially Korean Zergs were just not super into knowing how to handle traditional Thor tank Hellion mech, and they would keep dying to it against these Korean Terran opponents. The European Zergs never had a problem with it, but for some reason the Korean Zergs were dying nonstop. So Blue Flame's going to finish here in about 7 seconds. Oh, this timing is not ideal. But you know what? Speed is of the essence. Hellbat transformation. Blue Flame done. Banelings arrive. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, well. And that was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. INnoVation, maybe not quite paying attention to those guys as much as you should have. See the Banelings coming in. You need to back up. Maybe have the medevac pick you up and call it a day. But yeah, we're race car meching this thing. That's Mag-Build Accelerator. Widow Mines in the mix here too. Are there any Cyclones out? However, I'm trying to... Is this some weird Hellion Widow Mine play? The one Marine back here is like, I got you. I'll kill this queen, guys. I'm better at killing queens than you are. Oh, crap. 5 queens arrived. That's really bad stuff. Blue Flame Hellbats in the main again, but guess who's ready for it this time? And it's Reynor. And actually, there's a Blue Flame attack down here at the 3rd base, too. This is good. 14 drones down. The split is pretty great, but not enough. 14 drones killed is massive. Another Marine is here trying to kill this 4th base all by his lonesome. See how they hip fire? I just don't think you can hip fire a gun that big and hit your target every time, especially if it's something small like a Zergling, right? It's gotta be smart firing. That's my answer. Maybe that's already been discussed in the StarCraft wiki, and this is old news for you lore heads out there, but I figure that's what's going on. Yeah, this is some really weird Hellion Widowmine play. It's just mass Hellion. Okay, now it's going into bio. 5 Marines at a time, working on Combat Shield and 1-1. It's a weird transition, though, I'm just going to say. This is beautiful. So comes in early to mess with Reynor's attention. And then goes for a Widowmine drop here at the 3rd base, because there's not a Spore here. Oh my gosh, there's not a Spore. All right, well. 13 drones killed. Oh, medevac, don't die. Burrow. Oh, that did not go well at all for those Widowmines. Medevac died and all the Widowmines died. Oh, there is a Spore here. Was that there the whole time? I don't know. Either way, the Widowmine trying to get out of range and then burrowing in, but he doesn't have... Oh, he does. Yeah, he's got the armory, so he's invisible. Drilling Claws is on the way, though. Not quite done yet. So, how are you doing, friend? 1 kill? Ah, dead. Dead. Overseer ruining your fun over here. Horrendous stuff. Thor finishing up out of INnoVation. It is 149 to 150 supply. It's not super great for Reynor, I gotta say. He does have 91 workers because he's very capable of taking 34 drone kills in the first 8 minutes and still having 96 workers because Reynor's ability to macro is, I want to say, unparalleled. I don't think even Cyril is capable of this level of stuff, man. All right, INnoVation moving out. It's a weird combination, isn't it? A lot of Marines, a lot of Hellbats and Widow Mines, and a couple of Thors. No tanks. No Cyclones at all. The Mutalisks are like, well, if you're out, we're just going to kill a ton of your SCVs. And by that, I mean, apparently not very many because we didn't see the Game Heart thing pop up. Banelings rolling down, trying to clear this thing out. Not going particularly well. Another handful of Banelings rolling in. Hellbats don't like them because Hellbats are slow, Banelings are fast, and bonus damage versus light is good. And now the Lings roll in, now that there are Thors to take care of. And you know what? Oh, never mind. I was going to say, surprisingly going well for Reynor, but not really. Not super well, but the reinforcements are here. INnoVation expanding again, though. I mean, this is honestly some pretty great play out of INnoVation. This is the best I've seen him play in a while. Especially against somebody as good as Reynor is. And it's this weird, wonky composition we're seeing. Who has this many Marines with Thors? It's like, usually, I mean... I guess if you're a large ball of Marine Marauder with a couple Thors, it makes sense. And he's got all the medevacs in the world, which is super nice, but he just doesn't have the Marine Marauder ball to make this work all that well for him. He's got 2-2, which honestly, considering how he opened this game, is crazy. This is so many Banelings, though. Gosh, even... The Thors live, but no one else does. That's generally how that works. Oh, the Mutas chasing these medevacs out is so mean. Oh, boy. All right, get out of there. Run. Fire away. Get 'em. $180 to $183 supply. Again, keep it even here. Like, INnoVation's doing okay. Army supply is fantastic. He's got his 3-3 coming in, which is good. The sound of a command center over the Serengeti. The Mutalisks are here to destroy it. The natural predator of the command center, the Mutalisk. Trying to push down here, but okay. Too many Banes, man. It's just Reynor just eating everything alive down here. That base never happens. INnoVation just trying to push in here. He hasn't really had much success since the great Widowmine success of 10 minutes ago. Missile turret actually surviving because missile turret is a really good unit when there's a million SCVs repairing it. That was crazy. That was like 4 or 5 Mutalisks down to 1 missile turret because of the repair. Maybe a bit of a mistake. INnoVation at 196 to 189 supply. Income is hugely favoring Reynor, though. I mean, that was a lot of SCVs getting pulled off the line and not mining at all. So, yes, that's part of it, but still. You gotta be careful against those Widowmines Mutalisks. Queen's coming in to just die, I guess. That's cool. Baneling's rolling down the ramp a few at a time. You know, in case there's Widowmines. He's playing this very carefully. He's making 19 more, though. Oh, that's a big Ling run by. What? Ah, Baneling bust. Baneling bust through the wall. INnoVation kind of needs to kill this base. He's taking a ton of damage on the other side of the map right now. These Lings have killed 10 SCVs. They're going after missile turrets and supply depots and orbital command systems. He does get the hatch. Okay, that's really good for Inno. Can these Marines handle these Lings? You would think so. Being 3-3 Marines, but they don't have any medevac support. There we go. Now they're going to be fine. Medevacs are everything, man. Oh, what's that Thor doing over there? Bad rally, possibly. This is a lot of Marauder. Dude, Marauder Marine Thor is doing pretty well right now. Baneling Nest going to get sniped. That's a huge freaking deal. INnoVation is really in a great position to win this game. Units are streaming across the map. Mutalisk trying to pick off all of the medevacs known to man here. Banelings rolling in. They go after the reinforcements instead of the people that are already here. I'm not sure that's a great idea. Wow. Big time hits. The problem is it's pretty much all Marauder now with a handful of Marines against the Mutalisks. There are not many Mutas here, though. And INnoVation's like, you know what? There's not many Mutas here, though. Let's push in and try to kill everything. More Mutas. are popping out, though. 9 Mutalisks in production. Not enough Marines to handle these dudes. Evolution Chamber killed. Marauders could probably take this hatch down. Do these guys want to get something? Is this hatch going to die? No. There's too many mutas on top of it. Spine's taking hits. Long distance mining drones dying. This is a bananas game. This is the craziest EVT I've cast in some time. Holy smokes. Queens down. Spine Crawler down. Marauders need to focus this hatch like now. They're trying, man. They're trying, man. Oh, they got this one, though. That's hot. Nicely done. Holy crap. 2 bases down on this rampage. Reynor does have this right side base mining, which is his salvation right now. 17 drones down. He has killed 58 drones have died in this game. 25 SCVs have gone down. Income is about even, which is not good for Reynor. What a scrap-tastic ZVT we have here right now. The 3-3 Marines are awesome. Mutas trying to pick off stragglers at the back of the pack. 5 mutas on the way. Oh, Widowmine shot. Oh, careful. Got 1, but did take a Widowmine shot on the other one. That's not ideal. Oh, 2 Widowmines here. Look at how that one is just like, for some reason, barely visible in that position. You can only just see the little light sticking out on top for some reason. Mutas are a little bit injured because of that Widowmine. The tissue regeneration is kicking in, which is nice. Dude, a Marauder attack down this left side could finish off this hatch would be glorious. Thor getting some splash damage, also pretty glorious. INnoVation, 193 to 168 supply. Reynor pretty low on supply, all things considered. The mutas are sharking around, trying to find stuff to kill, trying to keep INnoVation on the back foot. INnoVation, again, coming left side, coming right side, same time. Mutas, taking out reinforcements. But, left side, not as well prepared for. Despite the fact he had some advanced warning, that hatch is down. These drones, 22 drones killed is massive. Reynor does not really have the resources to rebuild this base and replace all of these drones. Picking up, getting on out of there. The Mutalisk counterattack is real, boys. Repair it! Repair! The repair was not fast enough. This was defended pretty effectively, and this, you know what? The Mutas not doing super well for themselves right now. This is crazy. This might just well get an epic tag right now. Here at 17 minutes. What a great ZVT this has been. Reynor just basically with a wing and a prayer and a handful of Mutalisks. Oh, he even clumped up a little bit before that Widowmine hit. That's brutal. Double Rich Vespine guys are here coming in from Reynor. I don't know what just killed 14 SCVs other than that's just part of the continued Muta attack up here at the 12 o'clock position. Marines coming down the left side, take down a Spore, get an Extractor, just, whatever damage you can. And that means the Mutas are down here, which means the attack up the right side doesn't have any Mutalisks. It just has a ton of Lings and Banes. Like, holy crap, a lot of Ling Bane here. Like, okay, the splits are pretty godlike out of INnoVation. That was nice. Man, Terrans, if you're watching this and you can split like that, you're going to win a lot of games in TVZ. No. I was going to say, keep pushing. That's a lot of Banelings. Maybe not. The Muta's continually being aggressive. Again, I don't think Reynor is on my list of players that I trust with Mutalisks against an Elite Terran like INnoVation is. So, how many has he lost so far? Oh, only 53. Only 53 Mutalisks. Resources lost 43,000 for Reynor and 31,000 for Inno. At the 18-minute mark. That's nuts. All right, Banelings are here again. Thor's like, bring it. Bring it, all you Banelings. You're not cost efficient if you're trying to kill me with Banelings. That's for sure. Spore down. Banelings taking hits. Marauders are like, oh, damn it. No. Look at this. He's very smartly letting the Lings take care of everything. And then the Banelings can go in. This is disgustingly amazing out of Reynor. Dude, that was... Did you see how he danced his Banelings so that the Lings were attacking the Marauders and the Thor instead of the Banelings? I would have panicked, moved those Banelings into that Thor and those Marauders. Easy peasy. Are there enough Marines to handle these Mutos? The answer is no. Definitely not. More SCVs are going to die. Dude, is Reynor seriously going to win this thing? He's just down so much supply right now. Also kept that base alive, replaced his third, replaced his fifth, got this left side base up with all the gas you could ever want. Oh, is he just abandoning? Nope, the banelings are here. I was like, is he just pulling back on this? Okay, this is just some incredible stuff. Reynor's down to 99 supply. More drones dying. Dude, it is a drone worker massacre today. 49 SCVs and 92 drones have died. 92! Handful of Mutalisks gonna go after more of these SCVs. Guess maybe the planetary is a better target here. Oh, there's nothing here. This is crazy. +2 attack on these Mutos is nuts. Pushing up this right side again. So many Terran units have died in this game. So many Zerg units have died in this game. Just like, all I got are a couple Thors. We're going to land them on the top of this ramp. So they can't get surrounded. This is such great positioning out of INnoVation too. The Muta's trying to do stuff. Income is real. Okay, that's a lot of mules. I'm saying income not great for anyone right now, but you know what? Never mind. Both players are okay. Even income, once again, not great for Reynor. Oh, a reinforcement group of Marines came in. They was making like 19 banelings and they couldn't. Dude, is that just GG? This is too much. Army supply, 102 to 25. Yeah, this is it. That's your good game. Ladies, that is just too much Terran. What a great game out of Inno, man. You just... Yeah, that's it. Good game. INnoVation gets the win in 21 minutes and 46 seconds. Impressive. Impressive victory out of the Korean Terran player against, again, the number 2 player, ranked player in the world. I guess if you kill 108 drones and 5 hatcheries, you're probably going to win. Oh, that was fantastic. I gotta tell you, Terran players, you probably haven't seen a TVZ one on the channel in some time. That's just kind of the nature of it right now. But man, Inno played that exceptionally well. That really weird Hellion Widowmine opening was kind of cool. Then he was able to transition into the Marine Marauder Medevac Thor thing with Widowmine support. It took a while. And it was a little wonky at first, but then he got there. He got the numbers he wanted. He was able to just make good trades time and time again. Thor's in front, Marauders in front, Marines pre-split. And then Reynor would show up and wipe out most of it, but lose a ton of banelings in the process. I mean, honestly, this resource has lost 60,000 for Reynor and 41,000. 41,000 here for Inno. Almost 1,000 Zerg units died today. That is how impressive this display of destruction was. Man, so much fun. All right, well, man, INnoVation gets the win just by being everywhere. Being everywhere, dropping Widowmines, Hellions, Hellbats, Thor, 75 Mutalisks died. Again, we do not trust Reynor with Mutalisks. I don't think it's wise to do so. Only 1 command center died today. That's a huge deal from Inno. No orbital commands and no planetaries went down is just massive. Yeah, keep that happening. All right, so that right there is going to be it for me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. And we're going to give that an epic tag. That was a lot of fun. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.